At 10:17 p.m. on October 17, 2016, Mariana Vega tucked her 9-year-old son, Elias, into bed. Sweet dreams. Mi amor, she whispered. Pressing a kiss to his forehead, Elias didn't respond. He just stared up at her with wide, unblinking eyes, the same way he had been for weeks now. She felt a deep, uneasy pull in her stomach, but she ignored it. He had always been a quiet, thoughtful child. He was just going through a phase. By sunrise, he was gone. His bed was empty, his blankets untouched. His bedroom window was wide open, though there were no footprints outside. The only thing left behind was his beloved notebook filled with page after page of eerie drawings. They were of angels, but not the kind you'd find in a church. These angels had blackened wings, hollow eyes, and they were always staring down at a small boy who looked just like Elias. The last page of the notebook sent a shiver down Mariana's spine. It wasn't a drawing, it was a message scrawled in Elias's careful handwriting over and over again. They're coming for me. They're coming for me. They're coming for me. Elias had always been different. He saw things, knew things. The tall man with the burned face. He whispered one night, gripping his mother's hand. He stands by the window. He says I don't belong here. He watches me. Mariana's blood ran cold. Mi amor, it's just a dream, she assured him, smoothing his hair. There's no one there. But Elias only shook his head. Told you what? That when the angels come, I have to go with them. She dismissed it as nightmares. His tiny fingers dug into her wrist. He told me something, Mama. The angels, the burned man. But then the drawing started, and Elias, always smaller, always looking up at them in silent understanding. By the time the October winds rolled in, he had stopped playing, stopped talking, stopped doing anything except watching the sky. And then, one night, she heard him whispering. She cracked open his door, expecting to see him talking to himself. Who are you talking to, mi amor? But he wasn't. He was sitting up in bed, staring at the window. She asked, her voice barely above a whisper. Elias turned his head slowly. His face was pale. His lips were trembling. The angel, he whispered. He says it's almost time. Time for what? She asked, heart pounding. Elias smiled, but there was nothing childlike about it. She thought about keeping him in her room that night. She thought about locking the windows. She thought about staying awake, watching over him, but she didn't. And by morning, he was gone. The police searched every inch of the house. No signs of forced entry, no evidence of a struggle, no footprints outside. Then authorities found something. A traffic camera 5 miles away had captured footage at exactly... A traffic camera 5 miles away had captured footage at exactly 3:03. But the clip showed Elias barefoot, walking alone in the middle of the road. But it was the way he moved that sent chills down the detectives' spines. He wasn't running. And then, as he passed under the flickering glow of a street lamp, he wasn't lost. His hands by his sides, his gaze locked onto something unseen. He wasn't scared, he was walking with purpose. He turned his head toward the camera. His eyes were wide, unblinking, and his mouth was moving. He was whispering something. Then behind him, something moved in the darkness, a tall, shadowy figure, skin blackened like charred flesh, watching him. The footage cut to static when police showed Mariana the clip. She screamed, "It's him," she sobbed. The burned man. The one from Elias's drawings. But that wasn't possible, was it? 1 week after Elias vanished, an envelope arrived at the Vega home. No return address, no postage, just a single sheet of paper inside, written in Elias's shaky handwriting. Were 6 words, "I am with them now. Don't look." The ink was smudged, as if the words had been written in a hurry. The next day, another letter arrived. This time, it was a drawing. The same black-winged angel from Elias's notebook, but now Elias had drawn himself beside it, and this time he had wings too. Years had passed, but the case of Elias Vega remains one of the most chilling, unexplained disappearances in modern history. No body was ever found. No further clues emerged. Some say he was kidnapped. Others believe he ran away. But those who knew Elias, his mother, his teachers, even the detectives, knew the truth was something much worse, because Elias knew he knew before it happened, and whatever took him that night, it wasn't human. After Elias vanished, Mariana left Ravenwood. The house stood empty for years, until a new family moved in. They lasted exactly 2 weeks one night. Their 6-year-old daughter, Anna, woke up screaming. The burned man, she sobbed to her parents. He stands by the window. He watches me. They moved out the next morning. To this day, the house remains abandoned. Some believe Elias was taken. Others believe he was chosen. But Mariana, his mother, she believes something else. On some nights, when the wind howls through the trees, she swears she hears his voice, a whisper in the dark. They're watching. They're waiting. And I am not alone.